Alright, hey everybody, One Wisdom here. Just unboxed Series 2 Slam Bam, who happens to be my nephew's favorite Skylander. What we're actually going to do now is unbox probably my favorite Skylander, which is Terrafin. As I mentioned in the Slam Bam unboxing, he actually got an awesome repos. That's kind of why I went ahead and pre-ordered him and didn't hold out for the triple pack. Did the exact same thing with Terrafin. I mean, you have to admit that's just a killer repos in my opinion. That said, Terrafin originally was available only in the Pirate Seas Adventure Pack. You can still find that one from time to time. Actually, you can now catch it on sale pretty regularly. But he, obviously is going to have the green base and again be with Pirate Seas the Adventure Pack. I was pretty glad they brought, Terrafin back. I was actually really sad to see Dino Rain go, but that's another story. Here's a good look at the packaging for you. As we come down, you get a look at Terrafin. Slogan, it's feeding time. Note that he is Series 2. He's compatible with both Skylanders, Spyro's Adventure, and Giants. Being a Series 2 in Giants basically means he's got the level 15 cap, as will, Terrafin over there in Giants. But he also, since he is a pre-existing character, say if for whatever reason you could never find Pirate Seas, and you wanted to have Terrafin, what you can actually do is come in and buy this Series 2 Terrafin and throw him in the portal, put him in Skylander Spyro's Adventure. He will actually work. He won't have the higher level cap there, he won't have the ability to switch, and he won't have the wow pow, but for all intents and purposes, Series 2 Terrafin, say that you could never find Pirate Seas, will essentially be everything you had with Terrafin from Pirate Seas. That said, we'll go ahead over here, take a look at the back. There's his little inset of box art. Other Earth Element characters, Terrafin obviously. Brand new Skylander, Flashwing, the Repose of Bash, and Prison Break. That's actually the light core pose there. Terrafin back and better than ever. He's got the new wow pow and increased level cap to 15, of course, since he is a Series 2 Skylander. Before I get too much farther along, I pre-ordered this one from GameStop.com. Again, he and Slam Bam were two that I and my nephew liked so well. Felt like I should go ahead and spring for him. Not hold out for the triple pack and, not wait and see if I could find him in stores. That said, in stores I have really not had any trouble finding Terrafin or Slam Bam for that matter, but we'll focus on Terrafin here. There might have been once or twice at Target they didn't have him. That said, if you dug around in the bottom shelves, someone might have stashed one. More importantly, if you ask an employee, they probably had some in the back or would be getting them soon. That said, though, you drive down the road to Toys R Us or Walmart, Best Buy, wherever Skylanders are sold, you should be able to find them. Do want to stress, if you plan on picking up Terrafin, I would do so before Black Friday. In all honesty, they should continue to be on the shelf. But based on what we saw last year, if this is something you're banking on for Christmas for your kids or a friend or something, I just go ahead and pull the trigger now on it. But what we will do now is free him from his packaging. Again, the packages are just much easier to get into this time around, which really doesn't mean much unless you're someone like me that records an unboxing. But, instructions are what fell out. I'm not too worried about that. What I like to do is actually break the back end loose, like you see here, and then come in and grab the character by the base to get them out. Again, exercise extra caution if you are dealing with a giant or a light core character. Terrafin here doesn't have anything to worry about, but nothing lights up. What you get aside from the character is the stat card, and then behind that we actually have his sticker sheet. You get the character sticker, and then below that, where the card's covering up, we have another sticker that includes his name, and then QR code and a web code for Skylanders Spyro's Universe. That said, we will take a look now at Terrafin's card stats. His power or strength is 80 of 150. defense or armor, 100 of 150. Agility or speed, 30 of 150. And his luck is 60 of 150. And we'll set that aside. Here is a good look at the Series 2 repos, which is just awesome. This is obviously, the brawler upgrades with the huge, brass knuckles, if you will. Pretty much the same detail on the back of him, but this is, if you ever played with him and you were in close quarters, this is basically his uppercut, which is very damaging. Just an awesome repos. Again, just to kind of compare them, here's Terrafin from Pirate Sea, Skylander Spyro's Adventure, his regular pose, and then here's the Series 2 repos. You can see just the difference in height with him stretching his arm forward. And just for the heck of it, and since we have it, here's Terabyte, the sidekick from the Frito-Lay promotion. If you put him and Terrafin on the portal, basically what he'll do in Giants is just kind of hop along like a nut job and, chirp a little bit. Not really missing out on much, but since that is one of my favorite characters, I sprung for that. Nonetheless, the story behind Terrafin. He's obviously a dirt shark, hails from the dirt seas. He's actually, this isn't in the story, but he's actually who uncovered the Archean robot drill sergeant. Basically, though, in the dirt seas, it was common to swim, bathe, and snorkel below ground. It was basically like a, sea of sand or ocean of sand, if you will. Until one day, a powerful explosion in the sky, probably related to chaos, although it does not specify, turned the ocean of sand into a sheet of glass. That basically ended everybody's fun there. Terrafin, as the story goes, was actually the lifeguard that kind of ended his duty. He got a sheet of glass instead of a sea of sand. Sort of like your lake drying up or something, I suppose. But not one to stay idle, Terrafin actually started training himself in boxing. He's very proficient in the art. He actually became the local champion. As legend goes, he had people come from all over Skylanders to challenge him. He never lost. And then one day in a chance encounter, he met Master Eon and kind of led him to his greater purpose as being a Skylander. That said, Terrafin, why is he one of my favorites? He just offers something totally unique. Obviously, he is deadly in close quarters, just inflicts a ton of damage. Similarly, his tertiary attack kind of spawns the sharks. I'm not a huge fan of that one. But what I like is when he actually burrows. That's your B button attack. It actually, as you upgrade, gets to be longer and longer. And if you upgrade down that path, you actually get to a point where not only does the dorsal fin do damage, but it will also pick up items. I realize now there's going to be a few of the new Skylanders kind of have something similar going on in one form or another. But that, to me, just made him stand out, completely unique. The Earth element is my personal favorite, but really just the look of Terrafin from the original pose, and especially this one, which I think they did a great job with. Needless to say, I'm very happy to have him. I'm very excited to have him unboxed, kind of introduce him, see how everything goes down. But again, mine came from GameStop.com. Pre-ordered it, actually, just right after midnight on release day. Again, at the time, I was thinking stuff might be hard to come by. Otherwise, I would have just picked it up in person. As with some of them, like Bash and a few others that are currently out, Flameslinger, Hex, we'll probably get them, but I'm kind of holding out to see what the triple packs have. That said, I like Terrafin well enough I could fully justify, springing for the single pack. But questions, comments, feel free to ask here on YouTube, or for a much quicker response, the blog, oneofwisdom.blogspot.com. I've actually got a direct link to this post at the top of the video description box for you. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, whichever you prefer. I'm also on Google+. Again, thanks for watching, and we will catch you back here next time.